to our another edition, and we have with us our honorable brother.
Comrade Kesley Shinoso from Facts and Ideas. Thank you.
I'm your host today, Pastor Brooks from Brooks Hill Media. Today we'll be talking about special topics concerning our society, moving Nigeria forward, sanitizing the society so that Nigeria can work for all and everyone can benefit. Thank you very much. So we're talking about our ladies. You know, most of Nigerian ladies today, they believe that for them to live that classy lifestyle, for them to be great, they need a man in their life, and they put it down to relationship. And it points back if this guy Gege is right about relationship, and this lady's mind of entitlement, this, that, it's crazy.
Okay, thank you so much, Pastor Brooks. I'm glad to have you here and thank you for this question. The issue that Gege have been pushing, I've quite been following and watching the young man, and I see a lot of senses in what he's saying, because if you sit and compare to our world today in Nigeria and compare it to the world of the Westerners, since we are trying to copy everything from the Westerners, then why is our lady not copying from the Western world? Why is it that they are only copying how to do BBL? Why they are not copying how to work from this Western world, from these Western ladies too, who believes that they only have to work? You see, in a house, husband and wife, they are sharing bills. The woman is paying tax of the house.
That's true.
The man is paying tax of the cars. The man is paying tax of heating. The woman is paying tax of the air conditioning. So this is what our ladies must start engaging into. Our ladies should leave this ideology of making it look like relationship is the only way out for them to move forward in life. Relationship is not meant for one person or for the development of a lady. It's meant for both persons, bringing in their ideas, bringing in their strengths, helping each other grow, helping each other develop. So relationship should not be a means to escape from poverty from our
That's
ladies.
correct.
So that is why when you see Gege today, you see that most of the Nigerian ladies who are lazy, I put in bracket most of them who are not ready to work, who are lazy.
But not all.
Yes, not all, because we have some percentage they are not ready to work, while we have some great ladies who are working so hard to earn good living without depending on a man. Even when most of them are engaged in a man, they still work and strive so hard. So the effort of the man in their life is just an addition to that. So a lady must wake up today and start working. So whatever the man does for you becomes additional. So thank you so much for that question.
Thank you. I have another question. Someone told me, I said it's even much better that we remain as a colonizer nation, because I said that black men can't be trusted with power. Look at what is happening in Cameroon. Look at what's happening in other parts of the African nation.
It's so disheartening to get this kind of response from people. It shows how captured or how captive the mind of such person is. It shows that this person is not even ready for freedom. And if you're not ready for freedom, it shows you're not even willing to make a better society for yourself and your next generation. So such person are these kind of people who are in power right now, who feels that they are all by themselves. They are not thinking about the freedom of others. They are only self-entitled, only selfish interest, the great interest for themselves. So if you feel the African or the black man should not be trusted with power, then how do you think about the olden days when our forefathers were in power, when they were ruling? It's just that the system was corrupted by these same white people who claims to be the colonial masters, who proves to us that they came to liberate Africa, to make Africa a better place. I believe these people are the same people that changed the whole narrative of leadership in Africa. In our olden days, look at the Igbo part of leadership. It was all democratic, where the people were all living as one. Nobody was superior over one. When there's an issue in the community, they come together as one family, they sort out their issues. So if this same person is telling us we should go back to the colonial era, it shows that this person is not ready for freedom. And another way I feel we can overcome such problems is by revolution. Our youth must wake up in revolutions. And if you are not ready for revolution, then freedom should not be your option. So
Okay.
such people should decamp their ideologies from this captivity of slavery. Because when you are still under the colonization era, that means you're still ready to become a slave, right?
That's
So
true.
we cannot compare as at then and this era. Despite the mismanagement of our leaders today, there's still far difference. So I think that's not a best option for us in Nigeria or in Africa.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, my comrade and my honorable brother.
Thank you.
There's something very much important that is eating the nation. It looks like a cancer. Cancer have different stages, and at the fourth stage is very critical.
Exactly.
We're talking about Nigeria security, and we're talking about same time agriculture. Do you feel that agriculture could help in protecting the land? What's your take on that?
Okay, thank you so much. I think I've watched some news about some interviews of who I call my mentor, Mr. Peter Obi. The man believes in productivity a lot, and he believes in human capitalization, which is investing of humanity, investing in the youth. So I think it's a good time where our country will go back, start investing in the youth. Our youth needs to go back to those days of agriculture.
That's true.
Can you remember back then when we were small, when we were very little, our fathers take us to the farm because they believed teaching us the process of farming was going to help us live a better society. And during that time, food was very cheap. We're not hungry.
That's true.
Our fathers gave us good food. We're not so hungry.
Everything
But in
was
our
homemade.
own time, our youth left farming. Look how our children are suffering in the society. Look how our next generation are already suffering. Without Nawan, without these things, they cannot survive. Even the Nawan or whatever is so expensive today. Even the local food, soya beans and all of that we were giving our kids then is so expensive now. This is because our youth have neglected the effects of farming in our society. We have forests, we have a lot of farms.
A lot.
That have been neglected by these governments. Not just this government, by the past government. And this is why we have hike in food prices. There's inflation killing our food and cost of commodities in the market. So I think it's a good thing that the youth start engaging into farming.
That's correct.
There's nothing evil or nothing wrong in doing farming.
And it's not
in
a
our
daily job
society.
either.
It's not a daily job. It's going to make food prices reduce. We can even have extra to export to foreign countries that do not have the opportunity to have as much crops as we are able to have. We have fertile lands. We have productive lands, right? So it's a good idea that youth start engaging into farming. And another way by having this is that our government need to invest into forest security.
Thank you, because
They
the farmers need security.
Exactly. The farmers today are struggling with the herders. That's the problem we're having with the farmers of our society today against the Fulani herdsmen and whatever. Nobody is talking about it. So it's a good thing that the government begin to invest in securities that
That's
will
correct.
protect our farms,
That's correct.
protect our forests. Pay them good money, build barracks for them in the forest, let them only stay in the forest so that farmers can be protected.
That's correct, sir.
That's when we start having good food. And
when you look at
Thank you.
higher sectors, you see the way they are protected.
Exactly.
You see the soldiers. You see the security is very
Exactly.
hefty.
The naval officers,
Yeah.
civil defense, all of them are all there because they are protecting one thing very important to them. So they need to protect our land so we can have food.
That's true.
So thank you so much. I am Comrade Kinsley.
Thank you very much, sir.
The voice of the nation. Thank you.
It's a privilege having you into the
Thank you.
uh,
Thank you.
session.
Thank you.
We are grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you.